it funny how life goes around? The same people you meet going up, you see them coming down. I'm trying to tell y'all, you side bitches gonna learn one of these days. One of these days, you side bitches gonna learn. I don't know what it's gonna take to convince y'all or to show y'all or to tell y'all or to, and it just not the side hoes. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really have to ask y'all a question, my beautiful black queens. Now, if you see a nigga then did his last girl dirty, and you may have even possibly met him while he was doing his last girl dirty, why in the fuck would you ever think that when you got with the nigga, he was gonna treat you any different? Like, I don't understand why women do that. Women will get with a man who they know that just cheated on their last wife, just cheated on their last girlfriend, and then get shocked and surprised when they get cheated on, like this nigga didn't do it before. Like, their pussy was gonna be so much better than the last girl's. Like, they're so much better than the last bitch. I don't understand that shit. And Crystal Smith, my beautiful porn star queen, I don't understand why you thought you'll be any different than the last bitch. Because I don't understand why you bitches do that. I really don't. It's so stupid to me. Y'all would literally go after a man who just cheated on his wife or just cheated on his last girlfriend, dogged her out, and then wanna play the victim when you get dogged out. Now, this is when I have to take the Sosa's words, as affirmations that you bitches are just stupid. That you bitches are just stupid at this point. Y'all are dumb. You're dumb. And not only that, you a side bitch. You were fucking around with this man when he was still with Monyetta Shaw. Mind y'all, Neo told Monyetta Shaw to tie her uterus up in a bow. So meanwhile, motherfucking Monyetta was looped her damn uterus because Neo said he didn't want no motherfucking kids, and then he goes and cheats. On her and then leaves her and goes to Crystal Smith. So y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. So, Crystal and Neo just had a wedding, an all red wedding. That's how you knew the shit was gonna go down in blood. I don't believe in wearing red like that. Wearing too much red makes me uncomfortable. It gives me very devilish vibes. Hey everybody, hey Ravine, hey crazy homebody girl, hey PYT, hey Ellen, what's up Lisa? I'm trying to say hi to everybody as y'all are coming in. So listen. So y'all remember that Neo and Crystal Smith, the ex porn star, just had a wedding not too long ago that Melody Cherie was at, and she said everything was so beautiful there. And Melody Cherie, because that's how we found out that they were even married, because Melody Cherie was there. Because let's be honest, Neo and Crystal Smith are very irrelevant. Nobody really cares about any two of these people. No way. I don't fucking like Neo, period. And Neo is from my hometown. Neo is from Las Vegas. I don't like that flat-headed nigga, no way. I never liked him. And if you ask me, from the word on the streets, from the Vegas streets, they said that nigga was fucking other niggas, allegedly, but that's not my business to tell. I never liked how arrogant he was, how bitchy he was, how rude he was, how nasty he was. I don't know if y'all even remember Adrienne Bailon, the one that was on The Real. She had a show on I believe the HG network or something like that, with her friend Julia Bermudez or something like that. Julia used to host the 106 in Park show. And at this point, Adrienne was trying to kick off her solo career, and Neo was supposed to be helping her, right? So Neo was supposed to be helping her, make songs, getting her hooked up with choreographers and shit like that. And then after that, right, we saw Neo just dogging Adrienne out. Like, he was talking to Adrienne like this bitch was his child. He was talking to Adrienne he was talking to Adrienne like she was scum underneath the seat of the cushion on the city bus. Hold on, let me see if I can find a video for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I don't like this nigga Neo. He's just a bitch ass nigga. He always been bitch. He always been a bitch. Always and forever. Let me see. Well, I don't think I could find any. Okay, so the song was called the show was called Empire Girls that Adrian Bailon was on. That's what it was called. And he was basically helping her out, but he had came to one of the rehearsals and he was just being so fucking rude to her. You would have thought this nigga was Laurie Ann Gibson. How he was acting. No, she wasn't on Moneta wasn't on R&B Divas. Moneta was on Hollywood X's Atlanta or Atlanta X's, one of the two. But yeah. So he's been exhibiting behaviors of a bitch ass nigga. Let's be real. He's never been a good guy. The only thing I could thank this motherfucker for was helping Beyonce write Irreplaceable. Because outside, mind you, the nigga wrote this for himself. That's how much of a bitch he is. He's up there writing a motherfucking writing a Black Queen anthem for himself. I never liked Neo. Yes, I used to like Neo until I heard how he treats people he supposedly loves so awful. Like he just like, and this because, and let's be real, I feel like Neo does this shit to people because he's not completely fulfilled within himself. He feels like he is covering up for something. He feels like he is trying to compensate for something. So the more women that he sleeps with, even if he has to pay them. This nigga is paying prostitutes. He's paying prostitutes to fuck him raw. Even if he has to basically pay women to feel like a man, that's what he's gonna do. And it's because on the inside, Neo's a bitch. I'm trying to tell y'all, Neo wants some dick. He wants some dick bad. And he's trying to compensate fucking these, and I guarantee you these hoes, these motherfucking prostitutes that he's sleeping with is playing in his booty. Allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised. But y'all, let me read this. So Crystal basically had a wedding with this man a few months ago, right? And now she's uploaded a post onto Instagram, basically reading Neo for filth, and it's called 8 Years of Pain or 8 Years. So let me go to this real quick. I'm about to share the screen. Because baby, listen, I can't with this. All right, so let me zoom out so y'all can see. Then I'm gonna have to remove y'all from the chat overlay for a little bit, okay? Ooh, okay. Let me zoom in again. All right. So this is Crystal Renee's post, and it says, "God bless." It says 8 years. Hold on, let me read this in my hurt Black woman voice. 8 years of lies and deception. 8 years of unknowingly sharing my life and my husband with numerous women who sell their bodies to him unprotected. Every last one of them. To say I'm heartbroken and disgusted is an understatement. To ask me to stay and accept it is absolutely insane. The mentality of a narcissist. I will no longer lie to the public or pretend that something is something it isn't. I choose me. I choose my happiness. I choose my health. And I choose my respect. I gained 3 beautiful children out of this that I'm a sue that nigga for child support for. I'm sorry, I just added that in myself. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me be serious. I gained 3 beautiful children out of this, but nothing else but wasted years and heartache. I ask that you all please stop sending me videos or information of him cheating because what he does is no longer my concern. I'm not a victim. I'm choosing to stand tall with my head held high If someone can't love you the way you deserve to be loved, then it's up to you to love yourself. With no hate in my heart, I wish him nothing but the best. Crystal Renee. Oh shit, y'all. Y'all like you bitches. Y'all be fucking other people's mans and acting like you the one who's done wrong after he cheats on you. Bitch talking about I got three beautiful kids out of this. Bitch, you got three beautiful kids that you're gonna sue that nigga for child support for. Let's be honest. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need. You're gonna sue this man for child support. And then you're gonna go about living your life, fucking everybody else, and being once again another ex that's too famous that don't even deserve to be famous in the first place. I hate that they gave you bitches any type of voice anyway. Then he had the nerve to like the post. I'm fucking like that, and like that's how petty he is, y'all. He's a petty bitch. He's a petty queen. Like Neo be wanting dick. Neo be wanting booty hole. Like he don't want no coochie cat. He don't want no coochie cat. He want that boochie. I'm trying to tell y'all, if y'all was a man and y'all slept with another man, y'all would see if it hits completely different. It hits different. Like they say that women who sleep with other women, they say once you get the pussy on your own sideburns, if you have a puss yourself, it hits different. It opens you up to a whole new world that you didn't even know existed. A woman knowing another woman's body and everything else. I'm trying to tell you, sleeping with another man as a man is like the sex is completely different. I'm trying to tell you, and this is coming from somebody who's also slept with women as well. So yeah, Neo be wanting booty hole. He be wanting booty hole. You're giving me Angela Bassett and waiting to exhale. Wait. I wish you were more black. I wish you were black. I love that. I love that fucking movie. Oh shit, that is my fucking movie. Forget about it. Y'all remember that song? Forget about it. Should they do down? Should they do down? I don't know if y'all know this, but that was like a whole song of Shantae Moore scatting for the song itself. And then Shantae Moore made that a song that she sold to people. And then she went everywhere singing non-words to people. Like that shit is legendary. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all gotta say. I love Shantae Moore. Shantae Moore is that bitch. Anyway. But yes, sis. Yeah. Yeah, sir. What did you think was gonna happen, sir? Crystal. Not you got with him being a side bitch and thinking that he wasn't gonna contact any other side bitches. Not you not understanding that he didn't even respect you to the point that he should coming into the relationship because you are a side bitch in the first place. Oh no. Oh no. See, that's the other path that you side hoes take. Let me tell you how it happens. So side hoes, they either get played and never get chosen, even if the wife leaves the husband. They still won't choose you. They'll just go find another wife. And then maybe replace you with a different side bitch. That's one path that y'all take, right? And that I would call that the Arian Curry path. That's the Arian Curry path, okay? And then you have the second path, which is the Jocelyn Hernandez path, right? Which I like to call it. Which you fuck somebody's man, fuck somebody's husband, fuck somebody's significant other. Then they leave their wife or their wife leaves them and they go to you. And they get in a relationship with you, but then they start cheating on you, dogging you out, talking to you like you ain't like you are a piece of shit and everything else. Because truth be told, they never respected you anyway because they didn't ever think that you respected yourself. Because if you did, you wouldn't even be a fuck with them while they were in the relationship, right? I'm trying to put y'all onto how a man thinks. Y'all don't want to listen to me though. Y'all don't want to listen to me. I'm trying to put y'all onto some motherfucking game. That's how niggas think. With like if you willing to put up with my shit, put up with me and my wife, you obviously don't respect yourself enough, but I'ma still fuck on you because you allow me access to the pussy, but I'm not gonna take you seriously. I'm not gonna treat you the way you deserve to be treated because you told me that you deserve to be treated like a side bitch. and I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna talk down to you. I'm gonna treat you bad. I'm not gonna expect you to go nowhere because you should expect me to do this shit because you came into the relationship while I was doing this to another bitch who I was actually in a full relationship with who did not come to me as a side bitch. He was dead ass wrong for how he did Monietta Shaw. And I should have known Crystal Renee, Crystal Smith, that you was a fake ass bitch. Anyway, you come onto the real show when Neo and Monietta talk about how y'all have a good co-parenting relationship, co-parenting, for the kids, because it's all for the kids. And I knew it was a whole bunch of bullshit. It was a whole bunch of bullshit. And I feel the same way. I feel the same way with Alicia Keys and Mashonda. Them motherfuckers, like, I'll be damned, y'all, if a bitch steal my man and fuck my man, and then they get married and I get left with an empty house that I gotta clean up by myself. This nigga didn't even offer me a moving company, and I'm talking about Mashonda. And I'm sitting here with crooked wigs on Love and Hip Hop New York. Oh no. I'll be damned if you're gonna see me in a picture going on vacation with Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. Fuck that. Fuck that. And it's so funny how being a side bitch always hits you bitches where it hurts. It's either hit y'all in y'all heart or hit y'all in y'all pockets or hit y'all in both. And for Alicia Keys, they hit her in her pockets because ever since that came out, nobody been fucking with Alicia Keys like that. Like, none of us was. Like, the last time we was really fucking with Alicia Keys was in 2012. Like, that's when her last album had really did something. But after that, like, This Girl Is on Fire, all of that other shit, no. And I was like, I bet you the girl is on fire because of pussy burning because she been fucking other people, man. Who been fucking these other prostitutes raw. That's why the girl is on fire. We wasn't talking about Gabby. The side chick always talking about how good of a co-parenting situation that they have. Like, it's like, girl, I was like, you were fucking delusional. I couldn't believe I couldn't, like, and I was like, why are you doing this? Like, Monietta Shaw. I wouldn't like at that point, the only thing that they could do is pick up the child and then go about their day. I don't want to talk. I don't want us to be friends. I don't need us to be cordial. I just need you to take care of your children, drop the children back off, and I'm gonna live my motherfucking life while this bitch gets put through hell. Monogamy is for men of lesser rank. Successful men should be polygamous. Was that supposed to move? Was that supposed to move me? Was that supposed to move me? And Lanks Lannister? Polygamy is not beneficial to the black community. What y'all are building are baby mamas. Just say y'all want multiple women at the same time for sex, not building. And that's what it's all for. So Lanks Lannister, let me ask you a question, sis. I don't know what your gender is. But my thing is this. If you feel that way, then why get married? If you feel that way, then why get married? Just stay unmarried, having sex in relationships with multiple women. But once you get married and you are committing yourself to one specific woman, you have to uphold yourself to that. That's the gospel truth. You can't sit here and then get mad that people expect you to be monogamous to the wife that you married, because if that was the case, you would have got married to multiple people. But unfortunately, that's not fucking legal in America. If not for polygamy, the black race would have gone extinct during slavery. What? What are you talking about? So are we gonna just ignore that it was a whole motherfucking continent of black people? Like, so you saying the only thing that helped us survive during slavery is some motherfucking polygamy? Go to the pits of hell and get away from here. Please go away from me with this, Apollo. I can't. Would you see if your weed man is around? I don't even smoke weed no more. Okay, so, but like I was saying though, um, Hey Esther. So basically, I have somebody in the comments who is speaking up. He says monogamy is for peasants. Granted, I support polygamy, not cheating. Note the difference. Then if you don't if you note the difference, then why are you in here saying this shit? Because obviously this bitch thought she was in a monogamous relationship. So he did cheat. So if you don't support that, then why are you even in the comment section arguing? You should be going and telling Neo that if he wanted to be in a non-monogamous relationship, he should have said that immediately and he shouldn't have married her. That's what you should be saying. I'm trying to tell you, you niggas don't have no sense of intelligence sometimes. I can't. So now you're saying that you support it. It is a troll alert. I feel like it's a troll. I feel like it's Neo. Neo, come outside. Come outside, Neo. They get married so they can look like good upstanding men in society. Okay, let me go to that. They get married so they can look like good men in upstanding society and in their careers, but they still want the flexibility and the sexual access of bachelorhood. In my opinion, Adrian, I look at it as what they want. They want somebody who can stay at home, be subservient to them, and then they want to go out and do everything else, but they always have a home beacon to go to where they can have a hot meal, where they can always have a companion, where they can have their children and have their family life, but they still don't want to commit to that. They still want to go fuck other bitches. So they'll lock one down while going to fuck other bitches. That's what I got together when I think about that. But that's also a good I guess a good interpretation. But I feel like I'm not gonna hold you, Adrian. I feel like I'm more accurate. Me as a man, I'm just saying. I feel like this is more accurate because I don't really think a lot of men really do give a fuck about how they look. Because if that was the case, they wouldn't be cheating, like they do, at least to the severity. I feel like they don't really give a fuck about, their reputation. It's more so the selfishness of being able to I guess to have everything all at once and not have to take accountability or responsibility. They want to have their cake and eat it too. Yep. I think that's exactly it. Y'all doing the likes like Neo do to his relationships. I haven't even looked at the likes. I don't like oh yeah, please like the video, y'all. Like the video. Like the video if y'all don't want a flat-headed nigga with a little dick and a booty bigger than his girlfriend's to be cheating on you in the future. Okay? Like the video for strong edges. Like the video if you would hate to be Crystal Renee right now. I bet Crystal Renee is thinking, I hate you so much right now. I hate you so much right now. Shout out to Khalees. Y'all, ever since Khalees popped out, I'm gonna be singing that shit. I'm gonna be using that for every fucking thing. Cause she's like, this bitch is so proud to be the first woman to scream on the track. Like that is that is groundbreaking. I can't. I don't know about y'all, but to me, I'm not moved. I'm not impressed. Okay. Okay, so fair. Lang says fair enough, but society cajoles successful men to be monogamous and knowing fully well these men don't want to be monogamous. Okay, well then go give up your citizenship and go to a country where you can be where you can be polygamous. And I'm saying like America does not like society doesn't cajole successful men to be monogamous. If anything, it's the opposite. If anything, they expect you to fuck other bitches. They expect you to be a cheater. They expect all of these things. Like nobody is saying like, oh, you a successful man. You gotta be a good man. You have to settle down with one woman. Don't nobody say that. Don't nobody say that. Now, if it's a black woman, they expect black women to be monogamous. They expect black women to settle down. They expect black women, to give up their life for a relationship. That's what they expect. Because TD Bishop Jakes just made a whole motherfucking sermon about it. But as far as black men, especially the successful ones, ain't nobody thinking that these motherfuckers gonna settle down. Who's saying that? Like, are you just making shit up? Point me to the to the studies and the statistics that you're basing this off of, Lance Lannister. I don't like when people just throwing out stuff like it's true. But only on Khalees created singing on tracks, child, and that's barely. I don't even think Khalees can sing that well, but that's just me. I don't think she's a good singer. I don't even know how she even got the level of fame that she did. She like to me, she's like the first prototype of an artist who can't really sing, but they have some artistic ability and they are able to throw shit together and put some imagery in it to make y'all think that they're an artist, but they're not a singer. You can't sing, so don't really know. Only Adrian said, yes, that's true. That's why they keep pushing their need for the traditional woman. They want us home like grandma, but still running the streets without us being able to call them out on it. That whole man with families on the other side of town thing came from older men. Yeah, it did. And that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Is that the fact that black women are held to a certain standard and they're supposed to sit here and try to settle down. I'm saying, why is it that men are the only ones to fuck multiple people at once and not get held accountable for it? Why do y'all think that y'all dicks are the only thing that want to fuck other people? Don't y'all think the cootie cats want to get pounded by some other men? I guarantee you, women who's in a relationship see men that they know can pound their puss to submission, but they still hold themselves down in a relationship because they want to be faithful. But the men can sit here and go have sex with everybody, anybody, any with your body, go pay for sex and everything else, and people got to accept it because they like a man gonna be a man. But last time I checked, everybody got sexual organs, everybody got hormones, everybody got this shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand this. Lance Lannister, let me escort you up out of here, sis. I see where this is going. Um, like it's a wrap. All right, my bad. So anyway, y'all, let's move on. because obviously niggas are mad because I'm holding. It's so weird. Like, why is that so weird that another black man is able to view things from a neutral perspective and hold fellow other black men accountable? Why is that? Why is it that when I speak truth about our community, I get attacked for holding black men to the standard that they want to hold everybody else at? Like I'm saying, no matter how much, like I'm saying, black men just want you to agree with them. They just feel like because y'all share the same gender and the same skin tone, that y'all are automatically just supposed to blindly support one another. But fuck that. I'm gonna be honest. What y'all want black women to do is fucked up, and it's not right. Just the same way y'all dicks get to hard and get to want to be in something, a puss gets hot and wet and wants to be inserted and wants something to be inserted into it as well. Like I'm saying, why do y'all feel that women don't have sexual needs as well? Why do y'all feel that way? Why do y'all feel that only y'all are able to tap into y'all sexual beings, but women can't do that? I cannot stand that shit. And then men always holding themselves up like trying to give themselves some motherfucking leeway, talking about I'm a man gonna be a man. I'm just thinking with this other head. Well, what if a bitch starts thinking with her click? Let's be real. What if she start thinking with that? What if that's the case? You niggas will be hurt. Hold on, let me text my gym trainer because I'm definitely gonna have to reschedule because this is lasting longer than I anticipated. I thought this was only be 15 minutes. I'm definitely not going to the gym today. I'm not gonna make it. Can you reschedule me for tomorrow? Okay. All right. So back to what I was saying. Crispy's PDB said that's why Martell would keep bugging Mel to reconcile in order to appear stable to conduct business, appear family based, etc. And I'm not saying that isn't the case in some pretenses, but I'm saying in most often cases it's not just for looks. It's more so they can have their cake and eat it too. They want to sit here and have the family at home, but go and be a bachelor out in the streets, and then want to come home because let's be real, men don't like to be alone. They don't. I know contrary to popular belief, y'all feel that's what women think, but men don't like to be alone. Men like comfortability. Men like intimacy. Men like affection. That's what they love to get from women, or from their significant other. That's why Shirley, I went to the gym yesterday. Look, one thing I'm gonna do is make sure this body is right. Okay. Now I may not be showing my body like a hoe no more on Instagram, but at the end of the day, the body's gonna be put together. You ain't gotta worry about that. Okay. But listen, what I was saying was that they want to be able to go to this place, go to that place, go to this place, go to that place, while also having a family, because men want affection. Men need attention. Right, Shirley, you said it at the exact same time I was thinking it. And I'm saying, like, that's what it is. It's all selfishness. They want you to provide the affection. They want you to provide the stable home life. They want you to be able to cook, because men don't want to cook. They don't want to come home and cook. Go to an empty home. They don't want that. They want to be greeted with love as soon as they walk into the door. They want to be greeted with hugs and kisses by the kids. Go like by the wife and everything else, but then they just want to be able to detach that life whenever they feel necessary and go fuck other bitches. See, they want to be the family man when they want to be, when they feel like it. But that's not how this goes. See, once you choose to marry somebody and create these children with them, that is your permanent life. You can't just escape. You just can't escape out of being a husband whenever you feel like it. You can't make up excuses as to why you can't be a good husband when you feel like it. Because being a husband and a father is intertwined. Because when you fail the mother of your children, you're failing your children within itself. Because you're showing your children that this is how you treat a woman. This is how you treat somebody terribly. This is how you operate in a cohabitational relationship. This is how you operate loving somebody. And you give them all of these tarnished images of what love is, and then they go repeat that hurt in the next relationship, and it's just a cycle of abuse that has started, because what they've seen in a home is going to be repeated in their life, unless they seek therapy or get the personal help that they need. I'm just telling y'all what I know. Okay. I know a lot of y'all just used to me dragging, but I promise y'all, I'm highly intelligent as well. I look one thing I'm able to do is is break down a situation. And Neo is the epitome of some, and Neo has that same energy. Jeremy, do gay men behave the same as straight men trying to have the image of a stable relationship, be out in the streets? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If not even worse. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, like, it's easy to see when a man is playing a woman. It's easy to see, but it takes a certain level of fuckery for a man to play another man who also knows the game, to be able to lie to a different extent, to be able to give you certain falsehoods that you think are true. See, if a man came to me with the game that he came with a woman with, I'll be able to peep that shit in point 0.1 milliseconds. Oh, absolutely. Oh, please, they could never. I will cut that nigga off before he can even finish a sentence. But in the gay community, they have to lie way better than straight men do, because you have two men who knows what a man does, who knows how men operate. It's worse. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's worse. And not only that, they be befriending the people that they fucking and making them friends, so they could be real close to them, so it don't look suspicious whenever they hanging out, when they actually fucking in real life, and they not just friends. But I'm trying to tell you, this community can be very cutthroat. I don't know if y'all remember, but me and Chef Don Don was on here one day, and I was talking to him about it. You know, it gets real trifling in our community. So yes, Neo is a sex addict. I don't know if Neo is a sex addict or Neo is just is hurt. I don't know if sex addict is like the perfect term. Oh wow, this is some real tea. I never knew what happened in the black gay community too. Please, these motherfuckers are out here cheating. A lot of people have contracted, STDs in the gay community, like fucking with somebody they were in a relationship with who was cheating on them with somebody else. That's how a lot of these people have gotten, the STDs and such, so yeah. A lot of these, and then these older men will be picking up these high school age, boys, or boys who are just coming out of high school, who really don't even know who they are yet, who don't even know their sexuality completely yet, and then they'll enter them into a relationship and give them, and it's just like that. If y'all saw my Bell Collective review, it's almost like that relationship between Latrice and Cliff, what she calling him Zaddy. It's just like that, but except like they'll be cheating on you with other men, and then you could possibly be getting you could possibly get an STD. And a lot of young people do contract STDs at a young age because they fell in love with somebody who was dishonest and who was using them and who had ulterior motives. Saying he's a sex addict lets him off the hook. He's trifling. This is exactly why you have to love and educate yourself, have the correct mindset to have the right one for you. Listen, I don't know how I was born with this, but I feel like I was born knowing the game. Maybe because I was raised in the hood. I don't know, but I only got played once, but it wasn't by no older man. It was by my ex, back when I was in high school. I had joined the military for us. And then I found out he had cheated on me for with 5 other people. And this was after I gave him my virginity. And then I had also signed up for the military, so I could get both of us out of the hood of Las Vegas, because who wants to be stuck in the hood? Not me. And I couldn't pay for college, and my grades at the time wasn't as stellar. Like, I had like a 3.1 grade point average. That wasn't getting me no vast scholarships, and I had a lot of issues growing up in high school because I had a very damaged household. My mom was not only on drugs at the time. I had I had a mentally, physically, emotionally, and sexually abusive stepfather who was over me, like, abusing me on a regular basis. And I ended up getting kicked out the house after me and him had fought one day. And I had to, I had to continue to go to high school while all of this was happening. So like my grades at one point was not that great. So I had to rebound in my junior year, after my sophomore year had kind of fell to the wayside because I was going through so many things mentally as a child. And then I was not able to pay for college. So, and I ended up having a boyfriend. I ended up wanting both of us to get out of the hood. I wanted both of us to succeed. So what I did is I joined the military, and I ended up finding out that he was cheating on me with 5 other people. And that was the last time I let a nigga play me. Now, that didn't mean that I didn't deal with her in other relationships. But when it comes to infidelity, it's so easy to spot. It's so easy to spot. So yeah, I feel like I had a good head on my shoulders from a child, because I had to grow up really fast. That particular marriage turns my stomach. He's clearly grooming her. Yeah, it like he it ain't grooming. He's groomed her. He's groomed her. He's groomed her. That's what it was. He's groomed her. Um, Let me see. Let me see what y'all gotta say. A lot of men, rich and poor, pay for kitty cat. And Ben, why do you all act surprised? I don't know why they be acting surprised. Crystal Smith wants us to feel bad for her. Wants us to pour out our wants us to pour out our everlasting love and support. But fuck you, Crystal. Because, like, what about what you did to Moneta? See, I know that I don't hit like what about what you did to Mel, but what about what you did to Moneta? Let y'all remember. I don't know if y'all remember, but Neo had Moneta to get her tubes tied in a knot. and then left her. Can y'all believe that? Because he said he didn't want no more kids. Then he got with Crystal Renee and then started having more kids. Meanwhile, this woman got to untie her uterus to try to have a kid with her next husband. If he ever came, which he did. Thank God. He white though, so I don't really know how good that is. Y'all know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm like, no, fuck it. Like, fuck you, Crystal. We're not here for you. You want us to pour you out our tears, pour you out our support. No, you're getting just what you deserve. And that's why I don't be feeling bad for Summer Walker either. That's why I don't be feeling bad for Summer Walker. Everybody want to sit here and treat Summer Walker like she's some damsel in distress. No, fuck that bitch. Like, love her music, but fuck her. Because when she was with London on the track, she was throwing all of this shade at the baby mamas. Oh, you bitches are just jealous. Oh, you bitches are just mad. Y'all just mad because y'all can't have that dick. That dick is all mine. All of this shit. She was doing all of this shit. And then she ended up just another baby mama, hurt, crying on the track, just like the rest of the bitches are. But she want us to feel bad for her. No, fuck you, Summer. I'm like, when are you bitches gonna go with the Yelp review? Shout out to Erica De Niro. She had said, why don't y'all pay attention to the Yelp reviews? Once again, that shout out to Erica De Niro. She the one who came up with that term, not me. So y'all would see the reviews, fuck the nigga, and then get mad when y'all get y'all feelings hurt. I don't understand that. Like, you bitches need to stop that. So only Adrian Warren says it wasn't just regular tuba litigation. You can't get them untied. It's hard, but you could do it. Neo made Moneta burn her tubes. It's irreversible. Oh, damn. Bitch. I did not know. I thought she just got the tubes tied. I could have swore she said that that she basically, that it was reversible, that she could have more kids if she wanted to. And my thing is this: even if she got the tubes tied, right? Don't she still have eggs that are still able to be fertilized? She'll just have to put it in another woman. So wouldn't she just have to do surrogacy? Because I don't know how this goes. Every woman always think they're better than the last woman. I don't know why y'all think that. I don't never say. Look, let me tell y'all something. Anytime I've been played or cheated on, and I come to find out the niggas who they were cheating on me with, I personally feel did not look as better as I did, physically at least. Or or half the body that I had, but that didn't stop them from cheating on me with other people. Like, it does not matter what you look like, or how wet you get, how hard you get, how how thick you are, how muscular you are. It don't matter, because a person is just gonna do them regardless. So you're not better than the last person, because he's always gonna cheat on somebody else. It's not the fact that they're better; it's the fact that he's hurt on the inside, or he's just selfish and a bitch. That's really what it is. It's not really that, you're not better than the last person. I'm trying to tell y'all, all y'all want to feel like y'all pussies are so much different than the other person's. Oh my God, my pussy hits harder. My pussy is so much better. My pussy gets wetter. No, sis, it's really not that. It's really not that different. Like, a hole is a hole. You know how Luther Vandross said, "A chair is still a chair, even if there's no one sitting there." You know how he said that? Then just replace that with a hole. A hole is still a hole, sis. I disagree. It depends on your upbringing. That's also true. How do you say your name? Is it Rakio, or is it Racio, or is it Rakio? How do you pronounce that? I want to know how to pronounce your name correctly. Only one Adrian said, oh, maybe she got the regular one. That one is reversible, but she could get her eggs extracted from her ovaries and implanted into a surrogate. So yeah, she could have more biological children. And I think that she has the money to do that. Well, no, I don't think that she has any child support left, because I think when you get married, can you still get child support after you get married? Or is that just specifically regarding alimony? Because I believe you still can get. I believe you can get child support. So if she wanted to have more kids, she could, But that's if Neo is generating that much money. I don't think Neo is getting that much money. And then again, why is nobody fucking with Neo in the industry no more? Nobody uses him to write their songs. Nobody fucks with him. Nobody is asking him for a feature. Like nobody is fucking with real name is Rachel. Okay, I see. Okay, I'll call you Rachel then. All this can get really dangerous though. Doctors sometimes won't do all of that. It's major surgery to keep getting opened up like that. I can't. I'm gonna just take your word for it, Adrian, because I don't have no ovaries. I got testiculars, so I don't really know. I don't really know the ins and outs of a woman. So like to that severity on how to do all of that. Yeah, she still gets money. Okay, so yeah, that's just alimony you surrender. But child support is until the age of 18 when it's paid off. Cool. So yeah, she getting money. And how many kids did money had to have by him? Was it just one or two? Was it just one or two? I don't know. Let me know, y'all. Yeah, you get child support until the kids are of age. All right, we established that. Okay, so let me see. This is exactly why you have to love and educate yourself, have the correct mindset to have the right one for you, right? That's personally why I don't hop into relationships. I will fuck with somebody until the wheels fall off. I'll like two. Why y'all putting twos in the chat? Wait, what's going on? Why everybody putting two? Are y'all pranking me? Why everybody putting twos in the chat? Why y'all doing that? What's going on? Like, do y'all see this? Like, everybody putting a two in the chat. Why y'all doing this? Can somebody explain it? I don't. Oh, two kids. Okay, two kids. My bad. Damn. Okay, damn. I was not expecting that. I don't know why I lost count of what I asked y'all. A bitch ADHD is taking over because I was like, why is everybody putting two in the chat? Now y'all could have said two kids because I was lost for a minute. I did not understand what was happening. I was, I was like, I don't get it. What's going on? What's going on? Why y'all playing? Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Oh, but okay, yeah. So she got two kids. So yeah, I definitely think that she'll be all right if she wanted to have a surrogate. Yeah. You supposed to use the money for the kids, but you just using the money to make another child. But still, he put you through a lot, sis. So burn up that child support. Burn it up. Burn it up, sis. Run it up. Run it up. Like, not y'all laughing, because I swear I did not understand why all y'all was putting two in the chat. I really did not understand. Or at least I forgot. I forgot that fast. And then it was just like, it was back to back to back to back twos. I was like, well, why ain't nobody say two kids? Everybody just putting the number two. I kind of lost track of what I asked y'all, but y'all don't need to be laughing at me. I just be forgetting stuff. Okay. All right. So another thing that I wanted to talk about was my Neo has a set of twins with Moneta. And I'm just saying, can you imagine? What? Like, Hammer G, why are you giving us bios? Hammer G. Hammer G says New York, July 21st, Reuters. U.S. R&B singer Neo is letting his music speak for itself with the release of his 8th studio album, Self-Explanatory, which came out last week. Hammer, why are you giving us bios? I don't understand what's going on. What is going on? Why are y'all doing this to me? They're not twins. Okay, well, Lynette said they're not twins. So somebody lying. Somebody lying. Which one of y'all lying? Because somebody lying. Isn't her husband rich? Maybe richer than Neo. If so, she won in the end. I don't think he rich, but I think he white. So I think he has the possibility to. All the white person got to do is sneeze and they can gain it like, $1 million motherfucking dollars. Do y'all be hearing how these billionaires just be coming into money? They be like, oh, I just woke up one morning and I just turned on my computer and I just said, I'm gonna start a company. And 5 years later, I'm a billionaire. I was like, bitch, how you do that? How the fuck y'all be doing that? Like literally, the company that I'm a part of was ran by this former couple, and the wife is like the CAO of the company. And I always wonder, how did they start like a multi-million dollar contractually based business out of their house? Like, how do you even do that? Like, how do you even go about this? And they just said a lot of hard work, and I was like, what? I don't understand. What the fuck you mean hard work? Like, tell me how y'all put the shit together. Like, white people never want y'all to know how they got the company put together. They just want the riches to be a secret. They don't want anybody else to be rich. And so do black people. I cannot stand when y'all niggas do that. When when bitches be buying the tickets to these entrepreneurial when y'all be going to these entrepreneurial things, right? And then like y'all want to know how to basically get y'all businesses off the ground. What was the steps to take and basically getting that happening, right? And then all of the bitch want to say is like, it was a lot of hard work. A lot of sleepless nights. A lot of sacrificing. Okay, bitch, but what did you have to do? Like, what was the tax documents that you had to file? How did you get the money to come up with this? Where do you get this from? Like, how do you go about this? Why are you being so vague? Why won't you tell me? It's because, it's just a lot of hard work. Okay, well, it seems that you don't want nobody else to know how to get money. It seems like you just want to be the rich one and you want everybody else to be motherfucking broke. Can't stand you bitches. These vague ass responses about how you attain your wealth. Just tell me, bitch. I want to know how you got rich. They won't tell you they job hiring, right? It's a lot. A lot of it is luck and scamming. I mean, well, tell me how to scam the right way. Baby, scam my way. Show look good to me. Now, would you please scam my way? Baby, scam my way. Look, if scamming gets you $1 billion, then I want to do that. If you could turn a scamming business into a legitimate business that that the government doesn't bother you about, then put me on. Tafar said, "Hard work, legs open." I'm fucking done. You are done. Y'all are crazy. You sound like sounds like Marlo. Oh, I thought you were saying I sound like Marlo. I'm about to be like, hold up now. Wait a minute. Not you disrespecting me. I was like, I didn't leave my nephews on the corner. All right. So yeah, that does sound like a lot of what Marlo was doing. Scamming, having her legs open and everything else. Hey, Keita, what's up? What's up, Miss Keita Johnson? Good morning. Those Karens don't want us to know the blueprint. Exactly. And I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit. Like, I want to know, like, how do you create a company? Like, I was in business school and I still don't understand how to create a company, from the ground up. Started you a credit repair company like everybody else. I ain't about to go to jail. A lot of these bitches who doing these credit repair companies going to jail. I don't want that. Plus, I don't even like to fuck with the credit bureaus like that. I'm still motherfucking suffering from PTSD. Let me tell y'all something. My credit had went, like, when I was in the military. I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. When I was in the military, my credit was a 789. Almost 800. When I left the military, my credit score dropped severely. And it's because I did not know how many things I had to pay for. Out of limited resources. So I had car note, car insurance, I had rent, I had phone bills, I had, life insurance. I had all of this stuff that I had to pay for out of pocket. And a bitch was missing payments. Especially coming right out of the military, going into college. I did not have money like that. So yeah, I was definitely struggling, and my credit score went all the way down from a 789 all the way down to a 522. Luckily now my credit score is almost in the 700s again, but I bounced it back. But yeah, it to like, let me tell you something. FICO scores was something I had to cry about. Thank you for your thank you for your service, Army vet. Yeah, okay, Nisha. I was a Navy vet. Period. Navy. Period. But yeah, y'all. Let me see. What the likes looking like? What the likes looking like, y'all? Like, inform me real quick. Oh, y'all. Oh, okay, I see. Only 44 y'all wanna like the video. I get it. I get it. I'm the side. I represent the side bitches y'all never liked, huh? Y'all ain't fucking with me, huh? Y'all want to treat me like I've been fucking y'all man and got y'all tubes tied. I don't understand why y'all treating me like I'm the side bitch. Don't y'all think I deserve better? Well, and another thing, I never understand this. People will watch a video for a whole hour, y'all, and they will not like the video. They will enjoy the video, they will watch the video, but they will not like it. And I don't understand why that is the case. The first thing I do to somebody that I like is I go and like their video. But I'm saying, y'all been here for an hour and 47 minutes. I mean, for 57, 55, 56, 57 minutes. And y'all have been like, running up the chat, but y'all want to like the video. I'm just saying, maybe it's me. Maybe the manosphere is watching right now, and they're pissed off at me, and it's the manosphere that I'm making feel some type of way. Did you hear about Coleslaw getting her ass whooped? Yes, I did. I did hear about Coleslaw getting her ass whooped, but I don't. Child, like I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say. They doing Jeremy like Neo do his women. I'm trying to tell you, they like that's the way they doing me. And I'm be saying, like, they be knowing they be wrong. And I'm saying, like, y'all don't understand. Like, I know y'all be like, why y'all always asking us to like the video? It's because it really does help people, like, help us get more impressions on other people. Like, when y'all like the video, it definitely puts other people in the algorithm, and then they come to our content, and they're able to hear a real bitch speak real shit. Y'all always claiming that everybody's always biased on YouTube. Y'all always claiming that everybody is always not being real on YouTube, but y'all got real bitches and y'all don't want to like the video. I mean, if y'all want me to be paid for my opinions, if y'all just want me to just say whatever somebody pay me to say, y'all could do that. I mean, I could just be as biased as I want to be, but I be trying to give y'all real perspective. Real perspective. Twinkie says people just hate her, but nah, Twinkie. They say that she was fucking somebody man. They say that she was fucking somebody's husband, or she was at the club with somebody's husband, and unfortunately, the bitch miscalculated and thought wives were all like Melody, and she ended up getting bopped in the mouth. That's what they say allegedly. They say she was fucking somebody's husband and she got beat up. So unfortunately, Melody was way more classy based. But if you ask me, I think the bitch need her ass whooped, but she fucking somebody else's husband. Hey, Nikki. I found you that way. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, Keita. It really does help, when people like the video, like a bit, like your video will pop up on other people's, recommendations, and like they'll click on and really like tune into some real shit. That's how it goes. Arian looking real frail. Child, she always that's because she ain't got no food in the fridge. All Arian do all day is eat blow pops and get on live and brush her hair into a bun. That's all she do. She ain't got nothing else to do. That's what you side I cannot stand you side bitches. I really can't. Y'all be a little bit too proud for me. I don't think she got Martell on the brain. I don't think so. She got Martell on the brain. Like, do you y'all think she's still bothered by Martell? Y'all think she's still on Martell? Yup, said a wife rolled up on her. She should have stayed off live. No one would have known where to find him. Like, child. And I'm saying, so Arian, is this what you do? Like in your pastime, you fuck other people's husbands? Like, is this like, do you not want your own nigga? You feel like it's more better to go fuck somebody else's? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure out. Side note, y'all, before I continue this on, have y'all noticed that I have I don't know what it is, but it's become real difficult for me to stay on here for over an hour. Y'all remember how I used to just crank out 2 to 3 hour videos, with no issue back in like, and I like, but lately it's been so hard for me to get to enjoy being on here for over an hour. I be trying my best. Like, so, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like a mental thing that I've started to do. I've really started to try to limit my videos down to an hour, because people do not like videos that are like 2 to 3 hours long. They really just want a video to be 1 hour and that's it, or up to 1 hour. And then after that, they feel like they don't want to participate. They'll click out. The thing is, like, the views might be a lot, but the retention of the views are not that high. Like, you could get a lot of people to click on your video, but are they going to be watching your video all the way through is a thing? No, they're not. They're probably going to watch the video for a good not even 10 minutes a lot of times, for a good 2 to 5 minutes, and then they'll click off. Or maybe 1 to 2 minutes, and then they'll click off. Like, so I've had to like try to work on my concurrency. Like, I have to work on how to keep people to watch the videos for a prolonged period of time, because I can get you to click here, but I need y'all to stay watching the video so y'all can get these ads. I'm fucking weak. So y'all can get all these ads. Since I gotta keep y'all tuned in. That's why I always try to start my video off with a good opener. Like, either I'm doing something ridiculous or something, real crazy, and then the rest of the video I have to constantly keep y'all entertained. Like, this is a business for me. This is business. I didn't go to marketing school for no reason. One thing I'm gonna do is draw the crowd. Bring people on helps. Yeah, but the thing is, y'all don't be wanting to come on. I be trying to get y'all up here. I be having to beg. I be beg and plead for your sympathy, cause I don't mind. I be having to beg y'all to come up here. Watch me drop this link. I'm gonna drop the link. Let's see what y'all gonna do. Let's see. Don't y'all be coming in here with y'all with that weak service either. Breaking and skipping and dipping and everything else. But anyway, y'all, like I was saying, like I feel like, Arian, do you just be fucking people's husbands in your free time? Is that what you like to do, sis? Let me know, because it's starting to get sad. It's starting to get sad. It's real sad. I don't watch for more than an hour. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's really hard for people to continue to watch a video if it's over like an hour long. I listen in the car. I believe she is her. She thought after Melody left hotel, he would come to her, but he didn't. And he went to an older woman instead of Big Ari. I mean, like, world's smallest violin. Like, nobody gives a fuck about. I hope she is hurt. But if you ask me, she been hurt multiple times, because they say she was a side chick in her baby's father's relationship. With to Paris' dad, allegedly. That's what they be saying. If your intro is 5 minutes long, I immediately leave. When you mean like if they have like a, like, what do you mean the intro? Like, because I feel like an intro is like when you just say, hey everybody, it's such and such, welcome to the video and everything else like that. Like, to me, my intro is me like doing some stupid shit, and then I say, hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Then I immediately go into things. All of that takes up within like maybe 30 seconds. So that means Jeremy hopping off soon. Jeremy is going to be hopping off soon. I'm trying to tell y'all, I am not going to be doing this for 2 hours. I don't have the patience for that no more. I drive 2 hours a day back and forth, so it keeps me entertained in the car. Okay. Hey, Shirley.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you? Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. So I have a question. Now, the rumors are that Ariane got into a fight at the club, but do we know that it's actually true, or is it just a rumor?
I can't tell you if it's true or not. I'm gonna just tell you this.
I
Empress
know
Radio.
you're hoping for it.
I'm not hoping for that. I don't. I already told y'all I don't be wanting her to get touched. I don't. I don't. I
Okay.
don't. I'm not. If anybody get their ass whooped, I want it to be Miss Wanda.
Oh, Wanda, you want
Give me one
somebody to beat up
second.
on an old lady?
Yeah, I want somebody to beat up on an old lady. That bitch be talking too much shit about people kids.
Oh, she's really talking about the parents and the kids are like uh the weapon she points at them. It doesn't make it
So
right, but that's what it is.
so yeah, I don't really know if the bitch got beat up or not. But if she fucking somebody else's husband,
You think she hasn't? I thought she said she learned her lesson or something to that effect.
you can't teach a dumb bitch new tricks. We all know that.
uh, I don't see the
They
appeal of
because
messing
they
with a
because they
new.
literally said
Yeah.
that that Paris's father was married when Arian had started talking to him.
So, is that? Oh, I thought okay, because I had heard that he was in a relationship and he ended up marrying the woman who he was in a relationship with. So I don't know what's true.
I mean,
So it seems,
regardless, either one, she was a side bitch.
yeah. So she seems to have a history with that. She needs to, maybe she needs to feel like she's in competition with other women to be. That was what makes her feel important in a relationship. But what she
Hmm.
should do is just try to be in if she wants to be in a relationship, is try to find somebody who don't have nobody else and just try to see how that works for her.
I mean, yeah, I can understand that as well. Yeah, that's true.
So I just don't understand the appeal of being a secret, and I don't know. Some people get some type of sick pleasure off of that. I just don't see it myself. But like same with men cheating. Why cheat? Just I guess it's something about being deceitful and getting over on somebody. I think if you told a woman, look, I'm not interested in being monogamous, that would be up to the woman to decide if she wants to continue a relationship with you. Just like I'm
Hmm.
very forthright with people. Look, I've talked about my lack of, and like I'll tell, that's just not something I'm going to be able to give you. So don't expect that from me. So you shouldn't be in a relationship with me like that.
Yeah, like that is definitely true. I definitely agree. Like these niggas ain't shit. Period.
So who knows? Was just simply said what I heard what Shirley said. I don't know. I don't know what I just said, but I just want to say hi to you, Jeremy. And the Bell Collective review was quite entertaining. I came in late, so I had to rewatch it because
Uh huh.
I had to I had the dumb idea to watch the review of Love and Marriage DC, the second one,
Okay.
the second part. It was
Hmm.
not worth my time.
Well, yeah, I don't. I'm not like I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm not gonna be reviewing. I'm not gonna be reviewing Love and Marriage DC Part Two reunion
Don't.
because
It's not worth it.
I promise y'all, I was not moved. If I look, I have to have something to go off of. I didn't feel moved at all, so I'm not gonna be reviewing it, and I'm not gonna be reviewing it next season. So yeah.
Mm-mm.
So I have two other people in the
Okay.
like in the wait.
Okay.
So
I'll
do
let
you have
them.
anything else that you like to say,
No,
Shirley?
no. I just want to say hi, and I'll see you Monday if you try to go off on Heavenly. Okay.
Okay, well,
It's gonna be a
you're
standing
gonna
date.
definitely be catching me
It's
outside.
gonna be a standing date. Okay.
Okay, we could we
All
could
right.
definitely we could definitely we could definitely go at it.
Okay. All right.
So
See you later. Bye bye.
all right, what's going on, Kathy?
Hi, Jeremy. Good morning.
Good
I just wanted to
morning.
say, because I heard them talking about coleslaw and the situation that happened in the club. Not trying to stick by coleslaw because I really don't care about what she did and how she did it to Mel. However, I am a prime witness. There are a lot of married men out there that do still flirt. I mean, I'm married and I had a married guy to talk to me and say, well, let's just be friends. And I told him, I said I was booked, and he still continued to pursue. So there are a lot of married men that are out there bogus, and I just think it's trifling.
Yeah, these like these one thing these niggas gonna do are nig. Like you could like I'm trying to tell you, men are like can be so deceitful, so like so selfish, and like I'm like I don't understand. I feel like I'm just cut from a different cloth. Because I really do feel like I'm very selfless and I feel like I'm really good in relationships, but it's just like it's crazy to hear how a lot of these women are putting up with all of this stuff that these men are like just throwing out. She was talking about the Bell Collective review. I did a Bell Collective review yesterday, and
Hmm.
and like the men were basically like the men literally said, okay, just because I cheated on you and had a baby, that don't mean I don't care about my family. Bitch, what?
Yep.
What?
Like the girl, like this girl told Coleslaw on the last conversation she had, a dick's gonna do what a dick do, and you can't think that that dick is all yours and it's gonna always belong to you. So it is what it is. Some women that think that they're gonna go ahead on and cheat with married man, thinking they're gonna reach that pot of gold and take whatever the married woman have. It doesn't work like that. You
Yeah, like
know.
yeah. Yeah, but I'm saying like I feel like the same feeling should be for like for Vag. Like, why is it that women always gotta be faithful?
Absolutely.
Like I'm saying,
Absolutely.
sis, if he busting it open, you can bust it open too.
Absolutely.
Bust it open.
Absolutely.
Like I believe in cheating back. If like I believe women should start cheating back. If women start cheating back or just leaving, the world will be a better place. Cheat back.
Yep. I go with the leaving part. I ain't got time to be going back and forth with two different guys. I'll just leave them and just
See,
move on.
I'm just saying I would want him to hurt just as much as I hurt. So cheat back.
Absolutely, Jeremy. Love that.
Like, yeah, like y'all be trying to be Michelle Obama and shit. Bitch, fuck that. I'll be a hoe.
I understand, but I would leave before I continue to stay with a cheating man. I keep it moving. It's like, peace out. I'm out. But these brothers out here just don't. Some of them that are married don't care, and it's up to the woman to make a decision on whether they want to proceed with it or opt out. I go with opt out all the time because guess what? There's no goal at the end of the tunnel if you continue to fool with a married man that already has what he have with his wife.
Yeah, cause all that Crystal is teaching us, and Arian too, is that it's heartbreak, STIs, and a knocked off pH balance at the end of that rainbow. And don't nobody want that. So yeah.
Nope.
So anything else you have to say, Kathy?
Nothing at all. I do appreciate. I love your show, Jeremy. It's been pretty good. I like it. I really do. Thanks a
Thank you.
bunch.
Thank you so much. I really
All
appreciate it.
right. Okay, I'll let someone else in.
All right. All right. So the next one up is gonna be Rachel. What's going on, Rachel? Rachel? All right, Rachel might have stepped away from the mic, so I'll put you in the back office and I'll bring up Adrian. What's going on, Adrian? Adrian, are you oh, you're very beautiful, but your audio is not on. Pretty girl, but your audio, pretty woman, but your audio is not giving. You might want to try to click the microphone
Is
button.
that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Is that better? Let me do this.
Yeah.
I don't have no makeup on, so let me put my. Okay. So, sorry, I don't have my makeup done. So okay, what I was putting at a lot of these men. My husband and I have friends who like drunkenly only got married because it looks makes them look more stable. Industry. We live in New York, so I got a lot of friends both started out in investment banking. So we had a lot of attorneys. And when you get in starting to move up, when you look at men, a lot of times they are married. And what men do, and they might cheat and have but they still need the image of a family man. It's all about the image. And you have even what Martell said, where he was asking older men, they were just basically telling him, hey, don't cheat with nobody. That whole concept, wives and families in this box, sleep with over here, they've been doing that whole thing about men having families and others. Been doing it. I just found out my grandfather had damn ancestry, and we didn't know. Unfortunately, that pathology runs very deep. A lot of men who think that they're old, that somebody said that monogamy is ridiculous. This is what's wrong with our community. You don't have a nuclear black family. Look at the way around. He's talking about women with pH valves. His dirty penis is protect. How is any of that beneficial? And so when you talk about women being like, hey, just doing. Look at what happened with the WAP. There were all these podcasts and stuff. Men were angry about that. Like, how about their own vaginas?
Adrian, real quick, I don't know, like your audio is kind of cutting out. Like, do you have like a more stable connection? Maybe you know what you should try to do? Like, are you connected to your Wi-Fi, or are you just going off your phone service? No, what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to go down and come back up. Cause you are saying a lot of stuff, and I'm able to understand it, but everybody is saying it is choppy. Okay.
Oh, right.
All right. I don't know, y'all. Like, hey, Shirley, you need to tell us what you be doing, because Shirley, one thing you never have an issue with is is your audio when you come up in here. What do you be doing? What's your secret, Shirley? Because like you are the only person that has no audio issues. I don't understand that. All right, hello. Okay, I can't hear you now. I don't know what's going on. Adrian, I cannot hear you. Like, we can't hear you at all. Child, fucking around. I'm gonna just have to go. I might really have to get with Restream, although I don't want to. Oh, I just signed on off my MacBook. Okay, I see. Yeah, I might have to switch over to StreamYard. Yuck. I really don't want to do that. I really love Restream. It fits everything that I want. Okay. Go ahead one more time, Adrian. So Adrian, I'm gonna put you if you like, Adrian, if you have a computer, just try to do it off that. I'm gonna bring up Ruthie D. I'm gonna put you in the back. I'm gonna put you in the back this backstage, Adrian. What's going on, Ruthie? I cannot hear you as well. Like, I don't know what's going on with your audio. Like, maybe, and I don't know why you have an issue, because I remember you came up a couple weeks ago. Y'all don't know what's going on with y'all stuff. But yeah. Y'all, I don't understand what it is. Maybe she needs to put her headset or earbuds on. Yeah, that is the case for most of the times. You'll need earbuds or something like that. I don't know why. All right, so but I think I see the issue. So Ruthie, it says that your connection is a 0 out of 10. That's what it is, I think. But anyway, while I'm waiting for, other people. Like, I'm trying to tell you, Shirley don't be having no issues, child. Shirley pop right in and start talking. But the thing is, I don't know if that's necessarily an issue with my streaming service, like with Restream. I feel like that's more so, with the specific users. Can you repost the link? I'm on my MacBook now. Okay. No problem. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll repost right now. All right, there go the link in the chat. Let's hear it. All right, so, but yeah, Arian, I don't feel bad, but it's not like I wanted the hoe to get her ass beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of sad that like she's perpetually fucking other people's husbands. Linda Melvin says, "Love you, boo. You are the truth and nothing but the truth." Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It really warms my heart to hear y'all really gravitate towards me. What's going on, Adrian? Adrian?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I took her advice I got on my MacBook instead. No, I was just saying that a lot of these men, what I was writing in the chat about them and the marriage thing, I was saying that depending on the industry, it can a lot of times make them look more stable. Like if you look at a lot of men who are in management, a lot of times they'll be married and have a family. It gives a certain image. And even when you look at, like, I don't know if you remember Love and Marriage Huntsville, but when Martell was talking about the advice he got from older men, it wasn't to leave your wife, but it was just to cheat better, to cheat with women who had something to lose, right? Like, don't cheat with nobody that don't got nothing to lose. They completely separated, and you touched on this earlier about having their wives and families like in a completely separate box from, that it, almost like it detaches, it allows them to go sleep with other women, and it just don't even see anything wrong with it. And I had written that whole thing about older men having families on the other side of town. I just found that out in my own family. I ended up finding out some outside children my grandfather had because they came up as a match on Ancestry. So that happens. And I think it's unfortunate because I think a microcosm of a bigger issue in the Black community around the nuclear Black family. Look at all the stuff that Nick Cannon is doing, all these children all over the place, and him talk
Oh
about
yeah.
women's pH balances being off. And nigga, you the one running up on all these women with no condom on. Like, how is any of this stuff that they're doing conducive to the Black family? It's not. It's not. And so then when you look at women, and you made a comment about, women need to cheat back or take, ownership of our own sexuality. Look at the way men reacted to that WAP video, the Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. There were all these podcasts, all these posts about thought culture. Men were like angry about that. Like, how dare
Well,
these women have the audacity to take, control over their own
well,
sexuality.
well, let me say something real quick about that. Well, y'all have to learn not to give a fuck. I'm saying, like, we're living in a world where it's ran underneath patriarchy and misogyny and misogynoir. So you're automatically gonna have people that's gonna judge you automatically for embracing your sexuality, embracing your pleasure, embracing the things that make you happy because it's not focused on men. It's only regarded in good aspect when it's on men. Now, if they had a man in that video that they were bouncing on and talking about how much they love, a man's Peter Weeder, then it definitely would have been garnered better. But because they're talking about the strength and the powerfulness of having their own, like, their own feminine parts, and how amazing it is, it intimidates men. So of course they're gonna judge you, but like, at why shrink yourself down at this point? Because y'all are doing everything that y'all can for Black men, and they're still dragging you.
Mm-hmm.
At least do what the fuck you want to do and get dragged and have fun with it. That's just my personal opinion, because they're disrespecting y'all regardless. And I'm specifically talking to Black women.
Oh,
They're
absolutely.
disrespecting you regardless. So at this point, why even give a fuck about what they have to say? Because it's not going to change the disrespect.
I mean, unfortunately, and
I've seen a lot of somebody put that they need to divest. Now I love my black man. I'm married. I've been married for almost 9 years next month. And I love my black man. I'm happy I got married when I did, because this dating pool got piss and monkeypox in it. And the stuff that these men are coming up with, they want these modern traditionalists. My sister coined this phrase. They want these modern women. That's why they keep putting, they want this traditional woman. They want so-called modern women to act like grandma. Well, what they mean is grandma didn't get a say so. That's what they want. They want us to go back to a point where they can run around and do whatever they want and sling penis all over town, and we're not allowed to say anything about it. And the moment we try to hold them accountable, it's, oh, then they're all upset. Oh, these modern women, well, no, we want you to be held to the same standard that you're holding us to, meaning you need to be sexually responsible. I don't understand why anybody thinks a man running around being a hoe is attractive. Even when I was single, I wasn't attracted to guys like that. If everybody else was up on it, I'm like, look, I'm cool. I don't want nobody that's running through all my girlfriends like that. And the whole thing with Ariane, I just find the pathology. I think Iyanla would have a field day with this, because it almost kind of saddens me her show's not on no more, because I don't know, people have made rumors about whether or not she was the product of an affair, but there's a pathology there where you constantly are in a situation where you're not, you're giving your all, you're giving yourself to a man who is not emotionally available to you. And it's and then having children with that man. Like, why in the world would you? And she's doing this over and over again. And she did it one time with one baby, then you turn around and did it again, then you turn around and got beat up again in the club last night for being with somebody else. Like, there's a pathology there, something very deep. I would be interested. I don't know if she's mature enough to go through something like that, but something like where Ayanla show, where they would really go through like her background, like what is it about herself, because there's something psychologically going on with there, because most normal rational women wouldn't want that. You would want a man who would be with you, but to constantly go after someone who's not only just in a relationship, these men are completely married, you living with there was an old meme that was going around a couple years ago. It said that a woman won't date a man who lives with his mother, but she will date a man who lives with his wife. And I just felt like these are is the area, like them type of women, and that pathology is just very interesting to me. And I don't know if anyone has ever confirmed that, but they said that there were rumors that she was also a product of that. So maybe that's the kind of woman she was raised by. Then it wouldn't be surprising for her to come out like that. Hello?
You're saying
Uh-oh.
that it runs in the family?
I'm saying there's a pathology there, because it's like, at what point she learned that from somewhere? She learned that from someone,
Yeah.
right?
And
Usually you're
like,
going to look to the women in your family, your mama, your aunties, your grandma. If that's how.
and
Uh-huh.
okay, but what I was saying earlier, I don't know if you caught, if you were in here at that point, but I was saying that, oftentimes us as children, when we're seeing things happening in the household, we replicate that in our day-to-day lives, regardless if it's healthy or counterproductive. Like,
Absolutely.
and I was saying that, I don't feel that Martell is a good father. I feel like he's a terrible father, because what he's showing us is that when you don't get your way, after being selfish and being, a dog, you can go and disrespect, degrade, and abuse the mother of your children. Which
Mm-hmm.
means this is teaching his son how to treat a woman. This is teaching his children what love seems like. This is teaching, his children how they think love should feel, and that's not the case. And then they go into their adult life with these altered and broken versions of what love may be,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just it's repeating a cycle, like, of hurting somebody.
Yeah, and I definitely think with Martell too, with him talking about one thing, I really, really that rubbed me the wrong way with him, because is suing Mel for full custody, and I feel like that's only so he can get child support, so he can get some money, because he can't have no money, he can't get anything, because he apparently can't do anything without Mel. She was the brains behind that operation. So now all of a sudden he wants to put out there that she's a bad mom, and literally his claim to fame is, well, she works so much, she doesn't have time for the children. So you would rip these children from their mother just so you can punish her for leaving you. And like you said, what does that teach your son? You have a little boy here What is he supposed to grow up thinking? That it's okay to behave that way? What are the girls supposed to think? What, and when you ask men like Martell, it's like, would you be okay if your daughter married a man like you? Most of them, they start stuttering. They start, they can't, because they can't actually admit that no, you wouldn't want to marry or her to marry a man like you because you're not a good guy. You know you're not a good guy. So now all of a sudden you're gonna try to take male's children from her. And I think it's very interesting. He's only going after male's children. He's not going after Arion's son. He doesn't want full custody of that little boy. But and a lot of people didn't. And I did watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, the reunion last night. Quicksilver did make a point. Ashley talked about the same thing. If it's her running around with her children, she's expected to be a good mom. If it's him running around with the children, everyone's doing all this extra praising. And it feels like that's what Martell wanted. He wanted men to do all this, or Mel and everybody to do all this extra praising of him when he comes running around talking about how great of a dad he is. You're supposed to be that. You're supposed to be that. No, why do
Yeah.
you want a gold star for the day for doing what you're supposed to do, for taking care of your own children?
Oh my
You get a
gosh,
gold.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get a gold star if you stuck up. You stepped up to the plate, took care of somebody else's children. These are your kids.
Adrian, you know what? Maybe you need to start your own channel.
I'm thinking about it, honey.
You definitely should. Like I'm saying that, it takes a specific type. You know who your content kind of reminds me of? I don't know if you ever saw like this YouTuber called like The Mind of Lilith.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely giving me the mind of Lilith, just like mine is all like being, the obsession, with melody. But I'm saying that,
Right.
that it gives like I love to hear how a woman is able to analyze the interactions and the relationship dynamics between men in the world.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just very interesting watching the Love and Marriage Huntsville, and just that whole dynamic between these marriages is just so crazy to look at and to see it on screen. And just the way that Marceau and Tisha, that whole thing, she's running around trying to act like we're not seeing what we're actually seeing. you know
Right.
uh Kimmy's trying to hide how bad of a man Maurice really is, and and I don't want to say how bad of a man he is, but what I will say is he's not as great of a guy as what he puts on, right? It's I think sometimes too, and I don't want to sound like a married snob when I say this, sometimes it does take married people to speak on these things, to break down what single people are actually seeing. And what I mean by that is the way that Martell was so angry at Mel for being what men claim they want. These men are all over the place. You say you want, and I think they want what's called, my little sister coined this phrase. She said they want a modern traditionalist. They want someone to do all the traditional things, but you still got to bring home something, because remember, if you don't, then they'll be on a podcast talk about what do women bring to the table.
Oh gosh.
You feel me? So you want me to act like grandma, and a lot of times when they're saying that, what they mean is they want what they saw when grandma was serving everybody, when grandma was putting herself to the side, putting everybody before her, serving everybody in the family, doing everything. That's what they want. They want a woman to put herself on the back burner and put everybody else up front. But you still got to bring in money, but then you can't bring in too much money because then you'll emasculate him. These men are all over the place.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. And when you look at a lot of these podcasts, a lot of the men who are screaming the loudest are single men. It's a bunch of single people running around talking about what they do and do not demand. and nobody knows what they're actually talking about. And that's when you look at Martell, that's what he looked like. He looked like a single man that was married. That was his thought process. He was a single man. He was still a bachelor. But he wanted this tradition. You touched on that. Men don't want to be alone. They want to come home. They want the wife there and the children and the house clean and the dinner. They want all of that, but still want the freedom to be running around like they were in their bachelorhood.
Yep. That's exactly it.
So why do I have to come to the and when you look at a lot of these guys with all these relationships, they're talking about relationship. They're not even talking about marriages. They're demanding this from women, they're just dating. They're demanding all this stuff. You're never talking about a woman that you even bother making your wife yet. So it's just watching it, and I listened to you, and I just found your channel a couple of days ago. I really like your content and your spin on things. I was like, oh, he's funny. I was like, let me subscribe. He's funny.
You know, I feel like I am funny, savage, but very insightful. That's the mix.
Well, and I think it's very what you said about women doing their thing or whatever. To be honest, I feel like we would never in a million years hear that come from a straight man, ever. I seriously, they would never go as far as to say, yes, it's actually okay for you to do your thing too.
And but I feel like that's the case because I feel like so many women that like allow themselves to be treated that way. Like even when it comes to to women having threesomes and everything else, like you don't know how many women I've spoken to who don't even like women who's also had a bisexual threesome with another woman just for the sake of the man.
Just for the
And
sake
it's
of the
no
man.
and it's just no pleasure to her. But like God forsake if she slept with two men at once.
Oh God. Well, you see,
Like I'm saying, like even like I believe that even when you say that out loud, women like kind of like take aback because they get it's a little bit daunting to hear that. But like I'm saying, why not? Like I've seen videos and stuff like that where a woman is getting romantically pleasured by two different men, and they it's almost like they're pampering her.
mm-hmm.
And it's not always like beat it up, and even if she wanted that, she's entitled to have that.
Right.
Why is the pleasure only focused on the man? I don't understand that.
Because so when people talk about like pick me culture, you ever hear them talk about women are pick me's?
Oh yeah.
I call them pick meshas. The pick mesha culture is one that tells women you have to do any and everything to get chosen. The destination, the goal in life is to get chosen. And so everything you do, everything, the way you present yourself, the respectability politics of it all of that, your behavior, the way you carry yourself, all of that is with the intention of being chosen to be some man's wife. And that training starts very early when you look at the way we raise little girls, right?
Yeah.
The things that we tell them to do, the way we tell them to carry themselves or whatever. But when you start to get into womanhood and you see the game for what it is, it's like, oh, okay, all of this that I have to do is with the destination, but the goal being for me to get chosen. So I can't even be honest and say, hey, maybe that is the actress AJ Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
She got a show on one of them networks, OWN or something. She was doing kind of like an Iyanla type of show, I think she's like a life coach. But anyway, she was on with Rashawn Ali on Rashawn Ali's podcast, and she was talking about that was her. I think she had turned 50 or something, and that was her birthday present to herself, that she had two men, and it was something that she had always wanted, and that's what she did. And she got dragged. Men dragged her for that. Because they're like, well, hey, no, you're not supposed to be the one that's supposed to walk away all, sexually fulfilled. And this isn't about your friend. This is about me, Martell Holt. This is about me. You're supposed to be on your knees giving oral sex to me every day, even though we got 3 kids, 4 kids in the house, and you running all your bit. No, this isn't about you. It's about me. And my husband and I are raising 2 beautiful Black sons.
Period.
And I do not take it for granted that I am raising somebody's husband. If they don't do nothing else, they will not come out of this household with me as their mother acting like these dudes in the street. I refuse.
And that's it. And that's exactly what I don't. And that's exactly what I don't understand. I am listening. I have to maintain the chat and do this all at the same time. But I'm saying that, like, I don't understand why moms don't hold their children accountable. One thing I at least like, I don't have like a really good relationship with my mom, but that has nothing to do, with any of this related type of stuff. It's more so childhood based. But I'm saying even when I was a young person, my mom said that, if you're wrong, you're wrong, and I'm gonna hold you accountable. Like I
Right.
won't sit here and tell you that you're right when you're not right. Like if I had wronged another child, she would hold me accountable. If she would be able to analyze the situation and tell me the things that I did wrong and the things that I needed to fix. Like
Mm-hmm.
that way I grow up knowing accountability. And I
Right.
feel that when you look at Love and Marriage Huntsville, and you hear Marlene talk to Martell, she's up there like, son,
You
I
know,
love you so much, son. You don't do nothing wrong. Just who cares if you slept with somebody and got a side baby?
right.
It don't mean you a bad man. That actually is exactly what it means.
Right. It's a lot of so the women like Marlene is exactly who I'm talking about. It's a lot of like emotional incest where
Ooh.
they end up
Oh my
making their
gosh.
sons, think about it. They end up making their sons their emotional husband, and it's
E-
usually the single, and I want to preface this. I was raised by a single, my parents got divorced. And it was just me and my sister, so my mother didn't have a boy to raise. But you usually sing this with women like a Miss Marlene, right? She doesn't have a man, or Martell's father is not in the picture. So all of a sudden he now becomes the man, and not only the man of the house, but the man in her life. And you can see the way she treats him, right? This whole he can do no wrong thing, whatever,
yeah.
coddling him and catering to him almost the way she would do with her man. And
Yeah.
it's so um how do I want to say it? It's anti-productive how you can look at your son and say, son, because at the same time she was doting on Melody. She said, that's still my daughter-in-law. So you can tell that she loved Mel, but you couldn't bring yourself enough to say, son, you were wrong. Destroying your family was wrong. I don't care what the issue was. How you as a mother can look to them and say, okay, son, then you and your wife, you know what? I'll take the kids. Drop the kids off over. That's what you should have done. Drop the kids off over to my house and y'all go to therapy. Y'all go and get with a professional, not a marriage count, like a actual therapist, and work that out. Drop the kids off of me. Most grandmas would love that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she didn't do that. Instead, it was, well, yeah, I know you got the other chick pregnant, but Mel didn't have to divorce you because of that. It was like, what?
And you want to know why? Like why she probably feels that way, in my opinion. And it's because, like, but first and foremost, emotional incest, that's fucking crazy. I have never
Mhm.
heard that term a day in my life. That, like, sis, I don't know why you have not started a YouTube channel yet. I don't know. Maybe I need to help you out. But like, if you need a proper like launch of starting your own YouTube channel and you want to collab with me, like
Oh my goodness, thank you so
I'm
much.
serious. I 100% will support. But like, you shouldn't be surprised. I'll be supporting all types of YouTubers. I love supporting other people. It's like
I love it.
it creates a good community. When you have people who genuinely want to see somebody else succeed, and not because it's certain people that want to see you succeed, but then not as much as they are. Like if you surpass them,
Yeah,
then it's an issue.
right,
like
right.
like help you get right underneath me. But like, no, it's not like that. I like, you definitely have some insightful like thoughts. So like
Thank
when
you
you
so
said
much.
emotional incest, that's fucking crazy. I have said, I think that she treats the son like that's her husband, but I never
Hmm.
once thought to put those two words together.
Yeah, because because when you think about it, it ends up crossing a line. You can't exactly, how do I want to say it? It's like that's the best way I could come up with to describe the line crossing, if that makes sense. Like you're crossing a line where it's like, okay, you are no longer treating him like a son. Now you're treating him like your man. And that is inappropriate. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's not healthy. And you're not creating and showing healthy boundaries. You're not, oftentimes it doesn't lead to any type of accountability. Right? So, and it's not a, like Shirley said, it's not a new term, but when I thought about it, I said, okay, that is the best way that I can describe what it is that I'm seeing in the behavior. And from the women, again, I am a Black mother. I have 2 Black sons. I'm not a single mother. I'm married, but I have to make sure I'm not doing that. My husband gets on me about that, about making sure I'm not letting them get away with anything because, oh, they're my little babies. That's not, they are little babies. They're 5 and 2 now, but that's not going to be cute when they get older.
Yeah.
That's not
Yes,
going to be cute no more.
yes, that
But
like it definitely like it's like at this age, it's important to instill accountability and still instill responsibility. That's one thing that my mama really did as I was a toddler. I will always say this: my mom was the perfect mom, I believe, when I was going from 0 to 10. After 10, we moved to Las Vegas, and then that city life kind of took over. But I'm saying when I was living in the country with my mom, she definitely put so many good nuggets that really helped me grow into the person that I am today, and where I'm able to, analyze situations, where I'm able to decide the things that I've done wrong and to apologize and accept accountability. And I feel like that's not the case for a lot of like, young boys, especially when it comes to the mother and the son relationship, because so many mothers treat their sons like they're their husbands.
Mhm.
Like, for example, if you saw Blueface's mom, she is out here acting like she is sleeping with her son.
Yeah.
It's very odd. It's very
Yeah.
awkward. It's very gross.
Yes, the way she was jumping on the girlfriend, that was weird. Like, why are you fighting her, ma'am? That's awkward and
And then she get
that
beat up.
but I think they also, there's a saying that goes, we love our sons and raise our daughters. And it's true. We love on the boys. We let them get away with everything. When you hear the phrase boys will be boys, or that's just how boys are, all that kind of stuff. Let them get away with stuff we would never in a million years let the girls do. So, but anyway, I've been out here enough. I'm actually, so a lot of people have been asking me to start a channel. I'm actually thinking about it. I'm a real estate broker. That's actually my real job. So I just listen to YouTube in the meantime and call in and try to give my opinions. But but that's why I haven't done it so far, is because I just, like, my actual 9 to 5 is so taxing. But I'm working on it though. I am working on it. So
You
I thank
you
you so much.
definitely
And
you
I'll let someone else get up and talk. But
you definitely
you
can.
have a new subscriber, and I absolutely love your channel.
Adrian, you definitely can do it. I'm a financial analyst, and like trust me, like my
Yes.
like yeah. Look, I got a real job. I actually graduated in May. Um
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so like yeah,
Congratulations.
I work as a financial analyst for a contractual based company that contracts with different commercial military companies to basically give them different subcontractors and contractors to basically help build or do certain electrical things that need to be done and things like that. So I maintain
Yes.
contracts. So, but
Awesome.
like
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
so yeah, I'm doing this at the same time. Trust me, you can make it happen.
All right, you right. No excuses. Okay, you right. No excuses, but I will let someone else go because I do have to get to
Yes.
my open house.
Follow me on Instagram. My
Okay.
handle is on here, and then message me privately, and like we could talk more about you creating like your channel and stuff.
Is the Jeremy Speaks?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a DM.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right,
much,
y'all.
love. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye
So
bye.
y'all, it has been an hour and 48 minutes. It's been an hour and 48 minutes. It is time for me to go. Like, first and foremost, I want to pivot every single one of y'all over here to my homeboy Chef Don Don's channel, because Chef Don Don is going live and he's talking about, let me look at the thumbnail real quick. He's talking about a whole bunch of different topics in depth. So I'm about to put y'all on to some really good stuff. So Chef Don Don is currently talking about Steve, I don't know. Is it Steve Harvey? Child, hold on, let me look. I can't remember all of the topics. But he's discussing Arian Curry getting beat up. He's discussing Bishop T.D. Jake's daughter Cora stealing kids, allegedly. He's talking about the pastor that stole the $400,000 from the church. And he's talking about Neo and Crystal. And he's also talking about Tasha K and how she still owe Cardi B all that money. If y'all want to go head over there to his channel, it would greatly, be appreciated. Help, please support his channel. All right, y'all. I love every single one of y'all. And much love. Oh, and thank you. Thank you, Aquashan. Aquashan. I appreciate that. Your boy got 2 majors too, by the way. I graduated with 2 majors, one in business analytics and the second one in market research and analytics. Y'all, I'm an overachiever or whatever, and I'm about to start my master's program next year. So yeah, I'm really excited about that too. But y'all, I gotta go. Much love, much peace, and I hope y'all have a good day. Please go over there to Chef Channel, okay? Period. I love every single one of y'all.